Welcome to Mr. Dungle's channel. Today is August 29th, 2021. We are covering altcoins to make you some gains this week. Right now, we're entering the start of a new week, but it's also the end of the month. In essence, our month closes in 3 days. As always, I'd like to remind you this is not financial advice and this is done for entertainment purposes only. I've never, ever given much attention to Doge, but I'm in the giving spirit today. I'm going to give you guys a free play. Again, this is August 29th, 2021. If you're watching this later, on you. This is an inverse shoulder, head, shoulder confirmation and downside. We should see a break to the outside, and I believe we should see a break to around 31.4. So if you are looking to make some gains this week, I would personally buy Doge right now at anything under 28 cents and look to put my sell order at 31.4, so 0.134, which would give you about 4 cents gain per coin. We're going to be looking at some more coins right now. Right now we have a lot of people giving attention to the project that helped us be innovative in this channel, and that is VET, currently trading at 0.1225. It is still promising. It is still showing a lot of promises. Another coin that at 12.225 is very cheap. I would try to get in anything under, again, not financial advice, under 12 3. So 0.123 is what I would get under, and I would have my sell order right at about 13.24. So you roughly make around a penny, and as you can see, there's still more downside currently on the chart or on the graph right now to go. So I mean, you could see 11.99. Doesn't mean you have to buy now, but just saying a penny gain on this coin would be great. At the same time, we're going to go ahead and look at 1 USD. Again, coming back down after testing 10.26, something that was pretty cool. We are back down to 10 cents. We should probably go below a little bit. One of the things I want to tell you about One is the marketing team for One is really bad. It's a coin that we've covered since 0.015, and a coin that we will continue to cover, beyond the $1, the $2, and the $3 mark. Harmony One is going to be one of those tokens that you definitely want to have a hold on your position, something that you should definitely consider doing. Our trade group members, they've gotten all this information already, which is why I'm releasing it now to the public. There you go, MTV, the coin that decided to break out, and it went into 0.132. Now, what I'd like for you guys to take a look at real quick is the following right here. You guys know how I do my charting, which is not conventional and it's not normal. This signifies correction. Okay? Correction. We correct, come down probably a little bit more, then go up. We have Stony Crystal, Stony in the house, live from the jungle. Thanks for joining. So again, MTV, we called this at 0.0035. We had exit points at 0.07. We had points at a penny, and we got out at 0.018 and 19. Then got back in at 0.0097. So MTV, again, a lot of money to be made. And, people in the group, they're the ones that are killing it and dominating it. Let's see what other coins you want to cover. Oh, Labs is another one. That has done phenomenal for us. I'm sure you guys remember this when we got in at that price and then came over here. We didn't get out at that price. We got out right around here, but it was still awesome. Then we go here, and then here we go. Again, you see another correction, something very important. So get on the 1 hour charts and monitor your charting. Go ahead and remove your drawings, and then we're going to do the usual AMP just to see how that's doing. Oh, good. It's doing just like we thought it would. Trash. Still at 5.9, you can accumulate. It's one of the cheaper coins. Something for sure. So definitely something to look at. ACH USD, one of the in-house coins. ACH is currently went from 9. We had that nice pump to 12.8. Then we came down, came back up, false hope, and we've slowly been down. And now we've hit 10.9. We're at 11. Probably see a little bit more downside prior to the upside. We do have the inverse head and shoulders confirmed, so hopefully a little bit sideways and then take off. Would like to see it pass the 13 cent mark in order to be more bullish. We have Telcoin, which has been not necessarily quiet because we've been in it since very, very early on, way before a penny. So it's something that has been amazing. It's done gains. It continues to rise up. I mean, right here, I'll never forget. We went from 1.7 to darn almost 3 cents. Remember, we have a 52-week high of 6 cents. I still anticipate we will be breaking that and hitting higher highs. So we have again the inverse head and shoulders, and as you guys can see, this is dropping. Like I said before, realistically, we can see $39,000, and I wouldn't flinch. It would be great buying opportunities. Obviously, a lot of people are saying this week 60,000, 100,000, and so many things. But what I'd like for you guys to pay attention to is have your exit plans and have your strategies ready. What are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do if we dump more? What are you going to do if we rise more? That's the one thing. ANKR had that bit of a boost. Let's go over to USD. We have an inverse head and shoulders again here. And then we have boom, boom. So we're seeing the downside now. Probably stop around 10.38, maybe see even 10 cents. NKR still has a lot of potential. It's going to be one of those coins that's going to take off now during the strong alts that we're in. Cody not doing much right now. Made a few cents off of it. That was kind of cool. But nothing major at this time. So you want to, again, Cody, everything is taking a dump. But if you were to, just by looking at the pattern, and this is the one thing that a lot of people aren't good at, just by looking at this, what do you see? And it's coming down. I mean, you can literally, right there, like, boom. You don't have to be a scientist to see that coming, and probably be right around there. Probably, yeah. So you want to see some breakouts soon. You can see we break down from downside, it's going to be some issues. We break from the upside, it's going to be nice. Again, this isn't 100% confirmed. Boom. Hoping BTC goes, then altcoins follow. So Bitcoin has the potential. Again, I think there's a lot of manipulation going on right now that is not being talked about, and that's just normal stuff. Remember, even though it's top of the hour and we're still seeing red, it doesn't mean that in an hour or two we don't see green. Doesn't mean that tomorrow we don't see green. Just make sure you guys have your buy orders, your sell orders, and all of that. And then Garcia Bob says ladder buy and sell in chunks on the up and down, correct? Yes, exactly. That is the way you would want to do it, and you want to stay in doing those patterns. I mean, it's pretty simple right here. You could have bought, sold, bought, sold, bought, sold, bought, sold, even though, but the thing is, and I'll correct a lot of people on this, So most of the time you're gonna think this is going higher, so psychologically you're not gonna sell. But if you bought here, which is 33, sold, bought, sold, remember you have to have your goals. You treat your trading bags differently than your holding bags, and that's a whole separate video. But that's something that should be on your mind, is about selling and buying, and how to buy, how to sell, how to hold, how to trade. And that's something that a lot of people aren't educated on right now. Any questions? I don't have much time. I'm getting ready to do stuff. Do. Any questions? Going once, going twice. So West Luna hoping. Okay, we talked about that. Yep. VLM doing its thing. Hold on 1 second. So we don't give advice on this channel. So definitely not something we do. But if I were to buy anything with $300 for the long term, I would for sure put that into MTV, because it'd give me 30,000 coins. Or a project like One, or a project like VET. Free says, hey, what's your price prediction for ANKR end of year? Those will be coming out in a video soon. We had $1.10 by the end of the year, but we need to do some adjustments on the price predictions going forward, even though 99.9 of the price predictions we've given have come out to be 100%. We just want to and exceed, the price predicted. We always exceed what we predict, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. Again, if you missed the early stages of this, Doge USD, again, never thought I'd be talking about it, but a coin that I would see. Yes, so if we were to look at One Harmony, for example, and you see it, so you sometimes got to zoom out and see the big patterns. You want to be able to buy, you want to be able to sell, you want to be able to do what's right. Like we said, see, we're coming down under 10 again. So opportunities are there. It's just a lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunities. And that's something that you guys have to learn to do. So we have coming up, coming down. People say that's a head and shoulders pattern. If you wanted to make it look like that, you have the head, you have the right shoulder, left shoulder. But I wouldn't call it that. I would be more like we're just correction phase. You could have said a V pattern coming in, coming out. And that's, pretty much it. You can watch the rest of the videos. We have a bunch of videos. How to make money on crypto, how to trade, make $100 a day, make more. It's pretty simple. I think you guys just complicate things. You guys follow the wrong people, like Teletubby Crypto and you're impressed because he has the largest following and all that, and that's sad. I talk to you guys from the heart. I mean, yeah, I don't like showing off. There's no need to show off. I don't understand, but we live in a world right now where that's what I guess people love, is seeing the show offs. I mean, this is just one call. We said 4 hour chart alert, buy anything under 1025, sell anything over 1125. Then next thing you know, boom, 1133. So beautiful call. I mean, this is all part of the Signals Group. It's a whole, other ballpark. You guys want accurate price predictions? This is what it takes. Saturdays, Fridays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, non-stop. This is what it takes. We are primed for a major breakout, but we will see some downside. This is normal to see. You don't want to just spiral all the way up. That's not, or spiral all the way down. You want to make ladders. You want to make corrections. We called this, and I mean, we realistically should have seen a $44,000 Bitcoin or less. That's just being realistic. You don't want to hear it. You want to panic. And here's the thing with trading, long-term holding, crypto stocks, or anything. You can't be emotional. You cannot let your emotions get the best of you. We made a beautiful call on Solana. I mean, we called this back at, I don't know, $16 when we first started calling stuff. Now, we've called it several times from 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and now we've done from 68 to 100, and we're right there. I mean, we went to $98 almost. Let's see. 97, no, 98.22. And right here, you see it. It's trying to pump. It's trying. Once we hit 100, we go to the races a bit, retrace, come back down, be realistic about it, or we can just hit 98, do a correction, come down, stay in that range, and boom. You have room to drop all the way, probably healthy drop to anywhere from $89 to $85 and still be healthy. Solana is a great project. People are calling it the Ethereum 2.0, 3.07, whatever. I don't care what people say. We just find gems. We make money. Your long-term portfolio should not matter if it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, because you have a long-term mindset. If you're trading, that's where you want to be different. You need to be different in order to succeed. If you want to actually make money in trading, if you want to be able to do it mobily, I just made up that word. Again, Suitor. This is a bag we called. It was delivered at 12:31 p.m. And then boom, it went up. Again, this is the importance of having a solid group, not just the Dungles group, but a solid group. This is another coin. Look at the dates. Boom, what price was it at? Buy anything under 90. People got at 87, 88 cents. Sell over 95 cents. Again, 99 cents. Today it's, I think, over $1. Let's, there. It's at $1.08. Just pumped to about $1.01. Top of the hour right now. And that's the difference between you guys seeing flashiness and all that. Not only that, we do a lot of giveaways. We just did a bunch of giveaways this year. Again, here's for the MTV people. Long-term hold back on Thursday. You see, boom. And you just see how it goes. Free says, appreciate your content. One last question regarding your personal decision. How many coins do you have on average towards a project you like? That really depends, Free. And the way I look at it is I can point you over to go through the YouTube channel, Mr. Dungle's YouTube channel, and check for Mr. Dungle's tokenomics. That's where it is broken down. If you have 100,000 coins, 10,000 coins, 1,000 coins, how you make money. So that's what you should be concerned about is 1,000 coins, 10,000 coins, 100 coins, but understanding the value each penny signifies to when you trade. That is huge. That's honestly something that you should be checking out. And we have, several other. I mean, I'll post some calls afterwards. And don't you wish you had gotten in on this $1.46? I mean, that's ADA. You know, you guys see it. PJ says, "Do you see ADA at $10 by the end of the year?" I do not. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I think we will see between $5 and $7, and I think 2022 will bring that higher price target if we are still in a full bull run. You got to understand there's a high potential that we will be going into a bear market after we hit a certain price target in certain coins. Will it be as long? Probably not. At one point or another, crypto's here to stay and crypto's going to, make its part. Again, y'all got any more of that Bitcoin? Posted that at 28K. Take some right now at 32.9. You've got a Bitcoin at 40 something thousand and you're complaining. You've got VeChain, something that was called weeks ago. This is why everything's screenshotted and time stamped. July 15th. So a month and 14 days later. Where's the price? This is why you need a solid team. This isn't a get rich, get quick scheme. This is a solid thing. And also, everyone's like, oh, I'm in crypto. I do this. First off, if you're in crypto, you need to understand the following. Don't tell me you're in Moon Rocket 1 and Cum Rocket and, whatever the meme coins are. Don't tell me you're in crypto. That's not crypto. That's fun. Dogecoin is fun. It's tangible right now because people gave it value. In terms of a Telcoin doing Matic numbers, here, let me enlighten you real quick. Not to rain on your parade. I love Telcoin. I've been in Telcoin for a long time, and when it was brought to my attention, I could have gotten in even earlier. 100,000, 100 million, 100 billion. Okay? That's probably not going to do a Matic number. Now, there are coins that will do Matic numbers. Again, look at this. One Harmony. Still under, 10 cents. Their marketing sucks. Yes. 100,000, 100 million, 12.6 billion. Another one that can still do Matic's number based off of what we saw with stupid Dogecoin. Again, you want gems on how to find gems, 100 million, 100 billion, max supply. VeChain is a project that has so much potential. Let's put it this way. It's the number one Asian used project. Not only in Asia, but it's used worldwide. It tracks luxury goods. It tracks and helps with the vaccines. It tracks and does so much stuff for logistics. So we got into this project at 0.025. Rode it in and out, in and out, in and out, all the way to 25 cents. It went up to 27 change, and then came crashing down. But you had the chance at the beginning of January to buy at 0.08917. And this is why it is important for you to look at gems early on. You got in, say, at say you had $1,000 divided by 0.008917 gives you 112,145 coins. After fees and all, just say 110,000 coins. Multiply that by 0.212, which is what it's at right now. That's $13,000, right? 110,000 coins times 0.23, which is what average person got out at, is $25,300. You spent $1,000, and in 3 or 4 months, roughly at that time frame, you could have gotten $25,000 return. Now, you know things are coming down. You know we're going to correct. $25,000, okay? You paid yourself $5,000. You put $5,000 in savings just for an emergency. That still gives you 15 grand. You started with 1,000. Now, you took $15,000 divided by 0.0, and just say you didn't get the bottom, because most people didn't, because they don't have a solid group or people around them. You got in at 8 cents. That's still 187,500 coins. 187,500 coins times right now's price, it's 22,500. And that's how you make money. So when you see, well, again, we'll use not mana, but we'll go to VET right now so you could see it. When you see it, the swings, that's how you make money. So a lot of people know the story that Mr. Dungles turned X amount into X amount via One Harmony, via VET. So if it could be done, you can do it. It's just a matter if you want to do it. Do you want to stay playing video games and lollygagging and just playing around? Or do you want to make a difference, in your life? And I understand a lot of people aren't in positions to get into some, high-end groups. I understand that. But don't go for the groups that are just promoting, oh, here's my Lambo, here's my Rolls, here's my $1 million watch, Don't go for those groups. If you have something, you don't need to show it off. And if you're showing something off and you're advertising sales on your group, that's a bad sign. You can ask anybody in any of the Dungles groups. There is no such thing as a sale. If anything, the price continues to go up. Because it's so exclusive and you want to preserve that. So, looking at a gem real quick, we've talked about what Labs did, right? Again, this isn't a long-term hold. This is just for fun, this part. And again, anything I say is not financial advice, and we do this for entertainment purposes only. But we called this at 10.1025, which is like right around here somewhere, right? So we called it, and then we put a sell order at 2. You can watch the screenshots there on Twitter, mdungles. We didn't do it up here. You ask yourself, why didn't? Because you realistically usually don't. You just want to double. In trading, you just want to double, triple, quadruple. But if you can basically double, what is it? I mean, if you're in chat right now, would you just type yes or no if you'd be happy to just be able to double your money? And that's the one thing with cryptocurrency that you can do right now. When the volatility dies down, it's going to go away, and you're probably not going to be able to do it as freely as you can do it now. So for you, you want to be able to 3 things. Manage your portfolio and do your homework. A signal will go out to you. Again, let's just open Twitter. That'll look just like this. This is your group signal, that says new trade alert, ANKR, 4-hour inverse head and shoulders, buying anything under this, selling anything under this. Again, not financial advice. This is done for entertainment purposes only. Remember, you don't, and this is another thing that hurts a lot of people, you don't have to do every trade. Do what works for you. If you put $1,000 in a trade, just wait for it to execute. If it takes an extra day, it takes 2 days, it's fine. There's no rush. You're doubling your money. You're making more than what you're making at work, what you were making on bonuses. Patience is key. And again, you don't have to wait for 11.25. Maybe you put in so much money that at 10.50 it's good. Profit is profit. And you can't treat your trading bags like your long-term holds. You can't be emotionally attached. Day in and day out, we've continued to share that you must take profits. If you start with $1,000, it's been proven. See if I can pull this up real quick. It's been proven 100% that if you take $1,000, there we go. Okay, let me get this on screen. Again, let's just go with ACH, or what coin are we on right now? Let me get a coin that we're on. We'll do One Harmony, which is dropping. Perfect. Okay, 998. I'm going to do a live example on here. This is Mr. Dungle's index card method created by Mr. Dungles himself. So this is something important. So you're going to put One Harmony, and then you need to bring out your calculator, of course. And for your calculator, you need to say $1,000 divided by 0.0998. But let's just be honest. Just say $1,000 divided by 10. $1,000 divided by 0.10. It gives you 10,000 coins, right? Perfect. So you're going to go here. You're going to put, you got price in at 0.10. You got 10,000 coins. Your target price out realistically is 12.4. We can pull this down real quick and see. Realistically, no, that's bull. Your realistic target is 11. What is that? 11.2. So 11.2. But realistically, you're never going to meet your price target out because you're going to get so excited. So you're like, you know what? I'm in at 11. Boom. You made $100 profit. So you now have $1,100 minus fees and all that. You're going to have like $10.85, whatever, but just go along. You have $100. Boom. You take that $100 to the side. Perfect. It's $100. Now you start with that same 1,000. So now price in is 0.11. Price target out, that could be 12.40. But realistically, you're like, shoot, I'm excited. I'm going to go to 11.75. But at that price, which is 11 cents, you have to go to $1,000 divided by 0.011. And that's going to give you 9,090 coins, which is less than what you had before. Boom, 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 boom. Still makes you $68. Again, these are just examples. You want to correct it here. One, boom. These are just examples. Obviously, the more you put in, the more it's just the way it is. So you put $68. Boom. But you still have your $1,000, and this is realistically something you can do in a day off $1,000. Maybe it'll take 2 days. So that means in 15 days, you'll have at that rate more than that $1,000. Then you take that first $1,000 and just keep it. And now you're just literally using your own investment money, your profits. Because the money here is what you want to keep. This is take out pay. Wow, I can't even. Take out pay. Again, I'm missing a fight right now for this, but I'll share with you guys. If you're enjoying this, please press a 1 in chat. If not, let me know so I can go watch the fight. And we'll give you a prime example because a lot of people are like, oh, okay, that's with that. But so we'll give you ACH, which has been fluctuating a lot. That's the truth. Or no, you know what? We just did MTV today. 100,000 coins. 100,000? No, that's 1 million. Okay, 100,000 coins. Price in was 0097, so you got like $980. But price target out is 0.256. The price that we hit was let's go here. MTV, I think it was 1.3 something. 132. Realistically, you would have gotten that at 129 though. So watch this at 0.129. So now you took same thing because you spent $1,000. Let's delete this so people don't get confused. And look, MTV, 100,000 coins, under $1,000. Price in 0.0097 gives you 100,000 coins. That's realistic. You can buy that on KuCoin. Price target out was 0.0256, but realistically, you're like, shoot, I'm happy. You took $1,000 and made $320. MTV gave you that option 2 different times today. You could have made $640. You know, and literally increased what you wanted to do. So that's something that I want you guys to always pay attention to. Because you guys, there's so many opportunities. You know, so many opportunities. Again, this is 1.2. We saw it come down to 9.5, but we got in at 9.7. Rode it a bit. 1.16. Got out. And then, boom. And it's going to be times like this that are going to make a difference in your trading portfolios and trading views. So, bada-bum, bada-bum-bum. Okay, let's see if we can find. Let's see what's. So I think it's going to be the main event soon, which I should probably go watch. But again, so if you understood now, type a 2 in chat, because the knowledge that I'm giving you here is something that a lot of people pay a lot of money for. And a lot of people won't share with you, aka your favorite YouTube creators besides Mr. Dungles will not share that with you. Mr. Dungles has instructed to share because of that. So, you know, that's what you want to do. In terms of NFTs, I think NFTs, if you can get in relatively cheap, long-term hold, for sure, you know, get into it. I think it's innovative. I think it has potential. I think it's going to be a new form for, the best example is, you know, I think AMC Theaters is going to start accepting Bitcoin, or they will. Plus, you're going to get like an NFT if you pay. So NFTs is going to be like when, you know, certain people were growing up and Pokemon was cool and Yu-Gi-Oh was cool. But look at Pokemon today. Pokemon cards today are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars for rare editions and limited editions and all that. So just keep that in mind. Don't go crazy buying anything. And buy stuff that you know will have value. But do your research. I can't stress that out enough. The most important thing in anything you do is do your research. You know, don't just because, you know, we get on here or any other channel gets on here, we spend a lot of time. You know, that's to give you accurate price predictions and information. We spend a lot of time. The one thing I can tell you is if you're looking to join a group, there is a long waiting list for Mr. Dungle's channel. If you're overseas, you have a higher chance because it's through WhatsApp. Or if you're just okay with just getting the alerts, you know, like I show in the screenshots, then just DM M Dungles on Twitter. So appreciate you guys. Getting ready to go out. Hope you guys stay blessed. Be blessed. I'm out.